Everybody. So today in my weekly video email, just going to talk a little bit how closings work. I just did a closing yesterday with a really nice young couple. Got their first home. It was a West Bay home up at Apollo Beach, and I like to always go to the closings with my clients. And I like to have the closing at the actual title and escrow company. Reason why is sometimes they will just say, oh yeah, let's just send a notary to you, sign really quick and you're done. I don't like to do that. I like to ask questions. I like my clients to know every single line of what they're signing. And a lot of times they have questions and they're just a little bit frightened to ask just because things seem to be going so fast. So I always like to show up. I purposely ask questions I know answers to just so my clients feel more comfortable about what they're signing. If they have any questions at all about anything, I always make sure we stop and explain everything. And then after that, I like to do photos with them, interviews. I have some gifts that we give. I like to make an experience, kind of like the title companies used to do. They don't do that anymore, unfortunately, at least not a lot of the big ones and the ones that I've been dealing with. So if you have a closing, and your realtor doesn't show up, or if they're not answering questions, give me a call. Even though it's not my closing, I'm happy to answer questions to make you feel more comfortable. And if any of you need any help with anything, I'm always here for any real estate needs. 206-391-8009. Talk to you later. Joe Drazich from Fine Properties here in Lakewood Ranch. So these are some clients of mine. We just did a closing. We're actually in the closing office now. And they just bought a West Bay home in Apollo Beach. And just what do you guys think about the experience?
Incredible. Very easy. Very easy.
So how was the whole process? Was it very, very simple, or how do you guys like the process?
Yeah, very easy. About 6-7 months from start to finish. And, yeah, about to head over to the house right now to go check it out. Get the keys.
They bought a house that wasn't even a hole in the ground when they started, and it took not too long, like 6-7 months, and it was finished. So very clean process, and West Bay is a great company. We really enjoyed working with them. And if any of you guys have any needs for property, buy or sell, call me anytime, 206-391-8009. Talk to you later.